All right, Tiger.
All right, ready?
Yeah, let's do this.
Wait, let me get my laughter out of the... Is it okay to smile? Wait. Feel like Prince Andrew.
Hey, welcome back. I'm a curious person and I love seeing how things are made. I've always wondered about jeans. Who makes them? If you had the same question, then keep watching.
My name is Salman Azim. I'm here at director here at Azim Son. I'm third generation in the business. It was started by my grandfather and my father. So we are a specialized woven bottoms manufacturer. But our primary product is denim. We have our own washing plant as well. We primarily supply to brands in Europe, mainly Germany, and they sell via their online channels.
Let's start from the beginning. Denim fabric comes in large rolls, so this needs to be cut down to size. The fabric is stacked up to 45 layers at one time. This needs to be cut down by hand. So first a printed template is rolled out on top. This clearly marks where the cuts need to be made. The templates are designed in such a way to minimize wastage. You're probably wondering how they track all these pieces. Well, each piece is stamped with a reference code, which can be tracked throughout the whole process.
How did I find it? Initially, when I came back, I did not know what to expect. I never worked in garments before, obviously, and most of the challenges came from the generational thought process, because the company was in a certain way back then, and it is in a completely different way now. The level of manual, menial work was fairly high. Technologically, it was still stuck in the 90s. And this does not apply for this company itself, but the processes within the industry were also still stuck in the 90s. You have to evolve with the times, and we are evolving, but we had to play a catch-up game.
Now the fabric's been cut, let's get to the sewing section. Here you have three areas: the front, back, and joining. Let's start with the front. At this stage, it's difficult to understand what they're making. But as we go through the process, it slowly takes shape. First they make pockets for the front panels. The most common jeans designs actually has 5 pockets, 3 on the front and 2 on the back. Then the zipper is attached to the section called the fly. When the front labels are attached, they're kept in these plastic bags to protect them from the washing process. Finally, we just need to sew the 2 legs of the front panel together. For this quality check, both the inside and the outside of the front panel needs to be checked. If there's any defects, they're sent back to be rectified.
আমরা আসলে ডেনিম প্যান্ট যখন করি আমাদের মেন ফোকাসটা দিতে হয় ওয়েস্ট ব্যান্ডে, বিকজ একটা প্যান্টের মেন অপারেশনটা হলো ওয়েস্ট ব্যান্ড। ওয়েস্ট ব্যান্ডটা যেমন মাউথ ফুলস, এই পার্টটা আমাদেরকে খুব সিরিয়াসলি এটা দেখতে হয়, কারণ এই পার্টটা হলো সবচেয়ে একটা প্যান্টের গেট আপ এবং অ্যাপিয়ারেন্সের এটা হলো মেইন পার্ট।
Let's move on to the back panel. First we need to attach the yoke. This is the V-shaped section at the back of the jeans. This defines the shape and the curve of the design. The back pockets of jeans are iconic. Did you know earlier designs only had 1 back pocket? The back left was actually the last of the standard 5-pocket design to be added. They also have a pointed design to make it easier to reach what's inside them. It's at this stage they finally start looking like a pair of jeans. The size labels are usually attached to the back. Let's have a recap of where we are so far. We finished the front and the back sections. Now we just need to join them together. You might have seen this earlier, but when the different panels are joined together, they're stitched first from the inside and then the outside. Some of the outside stitching is actually more for the look than the construction. The original denim jeans were in fact worn with suspenders until 1922 when belts became more fashionable. This design has 5 belt loops, which is the most common. They're also tucked into the waistband for extra durability. Did you also notice the yellow stitching? Originally, this was due to the cost, durability and the aesthetic, but now it's just become an iconic look. Outtakes stitches are used to reinforce high stress areas. Lastly, we need to create the buttonhole. After all that, the main construction of the jeans is complete.
What is the biggest challenge going forward? Sustainability will always be a challenge, and we're trying to be as sustainable as possible as a company, as well as trying to manage our overall expenses, because we are doing a short quantity business, which does not allow us to get economies of scale. So managing our overheads is of paramount importance now and also going forward. So I would say those 2 issues.
As denim jeans became more fashion and less industrial workwear, people still wanted that worn-out look. In order to achieve this, we have to distress the denim. This is labor-intensive and requires a trained craftsman to abrade the denim and remove the color. I know, this looks like a scene from Breaking Bad, but the workers are actually applying a PP spray, an oxidizing agent which is sprayed on to create further abrasions. Although the spray looked pink, it actually turns the denim brown. With increased innovation, there's actually many other techniques to distress the denim, such as stone washing, enzyme washing, and even using a laser machine.
The washing plant. Yeah. Yes, it is my baby. I would say it is the single most important part of this company. This is where the value is added to the product. If you can wash a product well, and if you have the personnel who know how to wash, they can make a bad product good.
The washing is a very, very important part of the process. You'll be amazed at how you can change the look of a garment just with the washing alone. At this stage, I want you to notice the color of the jeans before they go into the washing machine.
ওয়াশিং প্রসেসের মধ্যে ইন প্রসেস সবচেয়ে বেশি ফোকাস দিতে হলো বিফোর ওয়াশ শেড সেগ্রিগেশন to control the shade variation in the batch. If I specified the process, the enzyme and bleach, this is a very sensitive process because there is a chances to take the shade away and another the tearing is coming.
After washing, the jeans need to be spin dried to remove the excess water. Do you see how the color has changed? Then they need to be dried in these heat dryers. Watch how the dryer tilts to help with the unloading process. Just look at the difference in the color now. The washing process has completely changed the look of the jeans.
I think there's a lot of tasks which, production aside, in management, which can be automated. And that will allow us to get more information quickly. And that allows us to make better decisions. The industry has evolved and everybody uses ERPs now. We get a real life understanding of what we have at all times. You can gauge the efficiency in terms of how quickly, as I said, decisions can be made. The system is in its infancy, but I feel that going forward it will just become better.
Let's move on to the finishing section. First, we need to tidy up the jeans so they're ready to be packed. Throughout the process, there's lots of loose ends that need to be trimmed. Both the inside and the outside need to be checked. Each pair is then lightly ironed. This again is done both on the inside and the outside. I'm sure you've enjoyed listening to my riveting voice so far, so let's add some rivets. This iconic feature has lasted through the years, even though the original purpose is no longer required.
Basically, in the finishing section, we have checked everywhere, every process, but most effective place is like where the spot comes. Like it can come from washing, it can come from sewing, it can come from like anywhere. But this is the place we have to give the maximum effort to control the spot.
The jeans are then checked thoroughly for any final defects. If all looks good, an approved sticker is added. However, if not, this area is marked with a red arrow and sent back to be corrected. Lastly, we add the brand label and patch before moving on to packing.
It is not just about denims or woven bottoms. My focus going forward is to be an entity which can create and deploy brands. Creating an environment that when a customer comes in, they view us like a partner rather than, oh, this is just another factory.
With the manufacturing complete, we need to get the jeans ready to ship out. When ordering on this scale, a whole range of sizes are made. Each component of these sizes will have its own measurements. You saw how the color of the jeans changed throughout the process, so we need to do a final shade check. Then we have to check the moisture of the fabric. After going through all these processes, it has to be completely dry before it can be shipped. Once done, we just need to bag, run through a metal detector, and box up. These boxes will have a set number of items per box. Too many or too less will damage the items. These boxes will be loaded onto trucks, transporting them to Chittagong port. From Chittagong port, the ships will take the jeans to their final destination in Germany, which is 5 weeks away. Well, now you know how to make a pair of jeans. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this, like and subscribe for more. See you next time.
I knew it. We'll have a shot of me walking in and sitting down like Netflix. I don't have my shoes, that's all I ask.
What are you looking at? Yeah.
Oh, I'll do it again. The dollar. You give a very good answer. I will repeat that answer.
Fuck no! This is I say no second.
I think it requires a certain je ne sais quoi, so or touch. We're not utilizing the machines we had. So like that. Is that good?
Well done.
Thank you. Good job. Good job.